What's up everybody, Project Lightning here, and I just wanted to do a quick video on this UPR catch can system that I have in place here on my 2017 Mustang GT. I've had this thing installed for approximately, I don't know, 800 miles or so on the car, and I want to see what's inside of it. There's a lot of people that try to say that they don't need a catch can on the car as long as it's naturally aspirated, and that is just untrue. It's not right. So let's pop it off and pop the drain plug out. Okay, with this one, the remote mount here on the front, a lot of people think that it's going to be hard to get the can off, but it's not. Disconnect this one AC line or a sensor. Turn this. Be careful not to lose it. Get your washer off of there. So next you have your hoses here. This top hose here, I went ahead and screwed this back on here so I can get this hose off, but you're going to apply a pretty good amount of pressure right here to the center of this gray tab. What I had to do was take my hand and do like this and really push on it, push down, and then pull up, and you heard it click and it comes off. Then your side hose here, it's a little easier. Press onto the yellow and press it in, pull it out. There's the two hoses off. So then we'll just take this nut back off here and the washer and pull the whole can out. Alright, so what we got here is a 10mm wrench can fit onto this. Unscrew this plug here. About 800 miles, I'm very interested. Oh my gosh. Well, that was quite a bit of oil that was in there. For 800 miles, that's a lot. So I figure this can could probably go in between oil changes for me. Alright, so I'm just going to let it drain here. Put the plug back in. Let's go towards the bottom. It's got a thread sealer on the bottom of the plug here. Take a 10mm wrench. Make sure it's tight, but don't over tighten it. You don't want to strip it out. This is an aluminum body, so a little excess thread tape there. All right, so think that you don't need this catch can or a catch can on your car because it's naturally aspirated. You're fooling yourself. All that oil could have been in my intake. And oil in your intake lowers the effective octane rating of your fuel, and it takes power away, not to mention getting everything all greasy and nasty. It promotes carbon buildup on the tops of piston or combustion chambers. So you need yourself a catch can. And if you're forced induction, you especially need yourself a catch can. So that was it, about 850 miles on this UPR catch can. I'll probably do another one of these videos, but I'm going to give it a full probably 3,000 miles and then check it to see how much is in here. Okay, just one more thing before we go here, or actually a couple more things. Remember to plug this pressure sensor here for your AC back in, and getting this line right here, this bottom line back on, is a lot easier with the can out of the car. So before you put the can in, snap this side line back in, and then after you tighten back up this dealio here, then put the top one back on. Just make sure they click all the way down, and you can pull them up and they don't come off. So that right there is about it for the folks that think that you don't need a catch can, or who is just interested in how much oil comes out of that thing after just, about 800 miles. And moving on to something on the side note here, I was in Birmingham on 280, and I was on the mountain, coming up the mountain, and there wasn't another car in front of me for maybe, I don't know, a quarter of a mile. And all of a sudden, this big giant rock comes and smacks right into the center of my windshield and leaves this big old giant crack here. But, you know, thanks to State Farm auto insurance and my zero deductible comprehensive, and thanks to Safe Light Auto Glass for getting me a Ford factory windshield, put it in the car. So they're coming this afternoon and putting the windshield in. And again, I'd like to thank everyone that watches my videos. I really appreciate everyone that does actually watch. And there'll be more videos to come as I can get more modifications done. There's going to be another mod update coming here pretty soon, the next few weeks, to cover some of the things that I've done that I haven't done videos on, and just to give a general update on the car. I do have some light smoke tint coming for these arrows here, and they're just super duper bright, and they're just too chromy looking. I don't know, they're just too much flash right now for my taste, and I just want to tone them down just a hair, just a little bit. Light smoke ain't gonna affect, you know, how bright they are, because they're a whole lot brighter than the actual factory gills up here in the headlight. So anyhow, just a couple things that are on their way, and I appreciate everybody for watching.